Adding voiceovers in iMovie is important for several reasons. Voiceovers provide a narrated commentary that helps explain and guide the viewer through the content, improving clarity and comprehension. Voiceovers add a personal touch to your video. They allow you to speak directly to your audience, creating a stronger connection. For educational videos, voiceovers can be instrumental in conveying complex concepts, providing explanations, and delivering instructions effectively. Voiceovers are valuable for storytelling. They can convey emotions, share personal experiences, and engage viewers in a narrative. If your audience speaks different languages, adding voiceovers in multiple languages can expand your reach and make your content more inclusive. In videos with various visual elements, voiceovers can clarify what viewers are seeing on the screen, reducing confusion. Voiceovers can replace noisy or distracting background audio with clear and controlled narration, improving audio quality. In summary, adding voiceovers in iMovie is a versatile tool that enhances narration, personalizes your content, improves accessibility, and contributes to the overall effectiveness and professionalism of your videos. Begin by moving the playhead to where you want to add the voiceover. Tap on the microphone icon. A pop-up will appear with the option to record in red. When you are ready, tap on record, and the countdown from 3 will begin. Speak into your microphone to record your voiceover. When you have finished your voiceover, tap stop. You will be given the option to cancel the voiceover, retake the voiceover, review the voiceover, or accept the voiceover. When you tap on review the voiceover, it will start the voiceover from where you started your recording and stop the review at the end of the voiceover. Snorlax saves the day. If you are satisfied with your voiceover, tap on accept. You will notice in my example, Apple iMovie will automatically lower the volume of the background music during the voiceover and bring the volume back as soon as the voiceover ends. Snorlax saves the day. If you want to move the location of the voiceover, tap and hold on the voiceover, in my case, recording 1, and you can move the voiceover to a different location. Snorlax saves the day. To edit the voiceover, tap on the voiceover and a yellow trim box will appear. Drag the yellow handles to trim the voiceover as needed. You can trim the start of the voiceover by dragging the yellow handle on the left and trim the end of the voiceover by dragging the yellow handle on the right. In addition, you can change the speed of the recording. Tap on speed in the edit menu and you can change the voiceover speed to either speed up to 2 times speed,
Snorlax saves the day,
or speed down to 1/8 speed.
Snorlax saves the day.
To go back to your original speed, tap on reset at any time. When you tap on actions, you have additional options that will appear. Tap on background if you want to make your voiceover the background sound. Then you can record additional voiceovers to go over your voiceover. Tap on duplicate to duplicate your voiceover, and to move your duplicated voiceover, hold and move the voiceover. Finally, when you tap on volume, you can increase or decrease the voiceover volume. When you tap on fade, you can have your voiceover fade in or fade out by moving the fade arrows that appear on your voiceover.